Hello, everybody, and my name is TC, and welcome back to Loaf Alice's profile. And I'm going to be checking out what is going to be in this comic creator, but I'm not going to scroll all the way up because I'm not going to be showing like anything else. But before that begins around here, so I got no time to waste around here for this time, and we're probably going to lose some bills, whatever it is. Because that is gonna be the problem is that I'm not very sure that he got fired from work. So I'll be started around further ado. Let's check it out of this mascots around here for this one. Let's get around here to go to this one. So I'm not eventually that we're gonna be starting this out. So this definitely covers up with some Cookie Run characters a little bit one. So the current mascots around here, but we wouldn't absolutely believe that this is going to be Strawberry Jelly's profile, which is I absolutely found here a little bit more for something is going to be like that. So this is going to get a little bit for glitched around here in Pride Month shop, and there is going to be a little bit more. Something is absolutely a little bit more around here for this one. So, I'm not very sure that there must be more stories that I cannot believe. There's no comic series around here for one of the username around here for this one. So this is definitely it's not going to be. And I definitely going to be trying to find out. This is absolutely where her secret is going to be was. So there must be background images and like anything it was that it's gonna be still okay around here for this one. So as we look at one of the in-depth characters around here, but unfortunately for one of those blanked characters around here, there weren't going to be look like anything around here. So I'm probably sure that these characters are gonna be related to something, but we cannot know that we're gonna find out what I just started. We don't wanna know this about that cow over here, but I cannot believe this isn't going to be for such like that thing anyway, because this is absolutely a little bit worse around here when I just seeing this because I can't able to know about this horrible thing around here for this one. That sounds like lusty thing or something, and it wasn't going to be for look like that anyways. Because looking cute for around here that resulted for committing sins of anything what you were looking for when you were a child. So this is absolutely related. Another character could be related to Moonlight and Madeline Cookie's pose. So it's not related for herself, but we definitely this is sleeping things or whatever it is that is gonna be the pose of Madeline Cookie. But even though there must be for some kind of that is not just like the same. There were the reference between Chess Choco Cookie and another related to Sugar Glass Cookie. And this is also what we cannot believe that we just find out. It was probably from Friday Night Funkin'. And I definitely this is absolutely related to Sarvente from Friday Night Funkin'. So even though there is a little bit more from Perfect Apocalypse and even Milky Way Cookie. So there's no more around here for just a little bit. There's no more characters around here. They won't be able to be coming fast. But looks like there must be for some kind of a little bit for this one. And more pictures from themselves. And there's no backgrounds. So there's nothing have it that we didn't actually going around here. So I may not add it for a little bit for this one. So this is going to be for something like a little bit of imagination, but I don't want to add it for anything around here for this thing. So It was built by Loaf and Strawberry Jelly. And there's even many more around here that we wouldn't able to find out. So let's see in the user comics that we already seeing this. And yes, there is a little bit amount of there too. Let's go find out what it's not actually going to do. So there were the 4 of a total comics, and we didn't actually going to find out. So this is going to be a little bit quick. So nothing of the description around here for this one. This is absolutely making totally dumb as well, but nothing lazy but drunk. This is actually going to be drunk around here. And another one that they made her own OC. But even though this is the redesign of the OC here, and we wouldn't believe that we wouldn't able to be doing this any time that we just probably going to be for doing this. So probably that the name is very unknown. But even though they wouldn't able to be showing her name again forever, and which is very dumb. And most of the characters could be Blue Butterfly Cookie, Glow Streak, or like anything around here. These are probably its unlike mascots, but there must be right next to Nightshade Cookie. But these are the Glow Stick Twins, probably for Pink Bubblies or Bubble Flies Cookie, even though the Glow Stick Twins are like these things, or the cookies like everything around here before. So that was probably it that we definitely seen this earlier. So I'm about to end of this video for over here, but I would not think I wouldn't able to re-edit something anyway. As I'm gonna be looking around of the characters, you're probably seeing them as much bigger that we never expected. Even there's more images around here like that. So I have already looked around for one of these images. This is totally big. Oh my god, this is eventually bigger images that we definitely seeing this a lot, but I cannot believe this images are way bigger than I expected. So what about we see this I accidentally added over here. So we definitely that we never probably seen this before, but I'm not very sure that everything looks cringe everywhere. I don't want to look around here to see this again anyway. So we definitely didn't spawn anything around here, so I definitely going to add them before that I just probably going to do something like this. So looks like anything around here that does not get to be making anything around here. I would have absolutely added anything in my files, but of course I'll be right back once again. I don't want to put everything about for these post or images around here like this big, because eventually I'm probably not very sure that the banners changes as well, since throughout the years as well that I never expected. So that we probably never seen this before, as we added, or I added for some tractors, 2 cars, trucks, and a single bus. First off, I use crossovers like this cookie, and of course even more like the trucks, and probably for some sort of vandalisms on their trailers. And there's a chopper over here, the Peter chopper, and we probably see right next to Terraforminator there's a Mega Nugget, Applejack, and a cow like the tractor from Pixar Cars. And there's Clippy of this thing right next to Bravado Buffalo. There's a little boy of the Powerpuff, and definitely see Franklin right behind him. There is Sean Daddy right next to Dream, a Prevost H345, with this livery over here. There's a Kai Preferred, and right next to logo Jansu and Burger Shot logo, that Pepino wasn't going to be look like that. Even though I just absolutely added twins over here for this one. But definitely she's stepping out of the car as a Tesla Model Y, and right next to the troll face. Even though these trucks were vandalized by some of the kinds of cookies, but even Area Blaze too. And definitely Applejack was absolutely going to be afraid of the Omega Nugget, that I realize. But we're not absolutely going to be for just trying to check out of this comic creator over here. But even though, that was all about it for this day as well. So you can check it out of this comic studio in description below. So thanks for watching, fully support around here for this one, but I cannot believe this is absolutely for the owners only. That says that is private, but you don't tell anybody about for this, especially that I just definitely posted on not the television, because I definitely posted on internet that something realized they're absolutely going to give ourselves a freak out, since I heard on the comics in last year or some kind of this, whenever it was. So that's it for all now around here, folks, and I'm going to be talk to you all next time around here for this one, as I'll be signing off, probably.